Ryan, last training of the week completed before this weekend coming up. Sheffield Steelers tomorrow and then at home to Glasgow Clan. Thoughts moving into the weekend?
Definitely excited about starting the Challenge Cup off on the right foot, and then coming in with Glasgow coming in Sunday. It makes for a good tough weekend, but we got some bodies back in the lineup. Obviously, we added Dylan Anderson midweek, and we got some good news with Auger. Is he's gonna see limited action this weekend, but he is going to be dressed, and we'll see how he feels leading into next week when he's due to be back full time.
So you say Dylan Anderson coming in for the Storm, icing with the Edinburgh Capitals last year, much needed boost to the room down below.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you never want to start any season down 4 or 5 imports, and the quality that we had out of the lineup last weekend, it wasn't sustainable. We knew we needed to bring bodies in, or we would be chasing our tails with injuries. With the amount of ice time we're loading on guys this early, so we were mindful of that, and we were able to reach a pretty quick deal to bring Dylan in, and with Auge coming back, even though he's only going to see very, very limited action this weekend, it's given some life to our bench, and Rupp will be back in the lineup, and he's feeling pretty good. So, probably better than expected. We're just waiting on Poulin and Hammond now, and I think you can see there's a lot more jump and a lot more energy in the group right now with the added bodies, so it's good.
It must have been nice being able to bring Dylan in so quickly, having already researched him during the pre-season. You did look at and spoke to him in the off-season?
Yeah, we spoke to him a couple times. He was over in Australia. He was playing with Nate Fleming, and we were able to talk to him quite a bit. And the timing didn't work for both of us at the time, and we were able to revisit it last week after the Nottingham weekend, and came to a deal, and got some housing, and everything kind of just fell into place. So he's in the country, he's settled now, and I think he's excited to be here, and he looks good on the ice. He's fitting in well. So we're like I said, we're excited with where we're at. We got some great competition. We're carrying 17 imports right now. Obviously that's not sustainable all year, but we got some great competition from within when we're healthy, and competition brings the best out in people, and that's what we're looking for.
Sheffield Steelers tomorrow, Challenge Cup, very different roster over in Sheffield. What are you expecting from Sheffield this year?
We watch them play against Fife, and I think they're 4 lines deep. They're a good hockey team. Obviously, anytime Tom was a great coach, he's going to have them well drilled. They're going to come at us in waves, and that's a tough building to get success in. But I think we need to be excited as well. I think we're going with a lot more confidence than maybe we would have been at the end of last week with like I said, just adding bodies to the lineup and being able to run a full bench. I think it gives our guys a bit of a boost going in, and it's so early. It's really tough to identify and make assumptions on teams right now. There's going to be a lot of movement, and it's a long year, but it's a great test. To go Nottingham into Sheffield, it's a great test for this young group to see where we're at, and like I said, we're probably a different beast than we were 7 days ago, and that's exciting.
And then on Sunday we welcome the Glasgow Clan here, a team intertwined with ourselves, plenty of returning players coming. Does that give a little extra added spice to the game?
I think it does before the game, but once the puck drops, it's all normality. Everything's the same. But I think obviously there's a lot of talking points, and for fans, they get to see Pitt and Becca and G are coming back, and I think Stanny's hurt. Otherwise, he would have been back here too. So it's exciting and I'm sure it's exciting for those guys to come back. And I'm sure it was circled on the calendar when the schedule came out. But that's all before the game. Once the game starts, it's just a hockey game, and we go, and they're a good quality side. I think Pete's done a good job recruiting there, and they're no pushovers this year, and they definitely want to redeem what a poor season last season. So that they're going to want to come out hard, and there is a bit of a rivalry between the two groups. So it's going to be another great test for our group, and one that we're excited for, and we're full of confidence here.
Expecting them to travel in big numbers, but want the Storm crowd to get out there on Sunday and make some real noise and get behind the team.
Yeah, it's such a massive difference. We saw last year. We had a great crowd against Nottingham there last week, and we saw last year with the sellout crowds the difference this building can do, and it energizes the boys. And there isn't a better place to play when this building's rocking in Manchester, and you don't get that atmosphere anywhere else. So we hope they come out and support us, and like I said, it's a long season, and we're pretty excited with where we're at in the group we have right now.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. Have a good weekend.